This is the long-awaited Q&A. I asked on a previous video of mine, which is now deleted or will be deleted by now, and on Instagram, to just send your questions in and I'll answer them all in this video. So, let's get started. My first question is from YouTube, from Jack47. He asked me what's my favourite suit I've got at the moment. My favourite one at the moment is my Ultimate Spider-Man suit based on Mark Bagley's design, artwork. That's my favourite one at the moment. As you can see, I'm in the Homecoming one from Zentai Zone at the moment. My other one is currently getting an upgrade. Next question is from SpiderSonic1, who asked how old I am. I'm 22, believe it or not. Next is from Mandison Pictures, who asks what's my next cosplay. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that my next cosplay, coming in the next couple of weeks, is a MCU/Homecoming version of Secret Wars Spider-Man suit. It's not the symbiote suit, it's the black, blue and orange one. But you'll see when it comes. I'll do a video on here as well, all about it as well. I'm getting Zentai Zone to make the pattern as well. Next. Question is from Dom Does Gaming. These are all from YouTube, these questions first, then I'll do the Instagram ones. And Dom asks, how many suits do I have at the moment? At the moment, I think I have 6 or 7, believe it or not. Over time I've had more than that, but since then I've either sold them or given them away and what's not. But at the moment it should be 7, I think, off the top of my head. Next question is from Andre Olsen, who asks, what's my favourite comic? Now, I haven't read that many comics, but one of my favourite ones is the Spider-Verse one, as that's just a really cool story arc where it's just obviously bringing all the Spider-Men of all the universes together. And another favourite of mine is the Civil War, the original Civil War from the comics. That's really cool. And it was mainly Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 that got me into that, because that's pretty much a game based on it. And on the DC side, I'm currently reading the New Teen Titans on the DC Rebirth, and that's going pretty cool at the moment. And let's see if you ask the same questions. And the last one from YouTube, Justin asks, will I ever do a face reveal? Unfortunately not, no. But I always reveal my face at Comic Con, so if you ever catch me at Comic Con, you will most likely see my face. Oh, over on to the Instagram picture questions. The infamous Quinn asks, why am I so cool? I'm not that cool, honestly. Jack _ amazing _ Spider-Man 2 asks, he asks as well, which is my next cosplay, which is the Secret Wars one. After that, my next cosplay might be Kid Flash. Yep, a non-Spider-Man cosplay. And Hunter's cosplay asks if I'm attending Heroes or Villains Comic Con in May. Unfortunately, I won't be at that Comic Con as it clashes with MCM London, but I will be at MCM London all weekend. So if you're also going to MCM London, look out for me there. I'll post my cosplay lineup for that close to the day. Webhead underscore Spidey asks, what's my favourite Spider-Man suit? As I just said, it's the Ultimate Spider-Man suit. That's still my top favourite at the moment. Still, I love all the movie suits as well. But yeah, between those are pretty much my favourite ones. The underscore Swifter underscore Jet asks, are there any other Spider-Man mashup cosplays that I want to do? One of the mashups I want to do is a recent fan which I won from a giveaway, which is a Spider-Man Green Lantern cosplay suit. That looks really cool, and I'd like to bring that one to life eventually. Another cosplay mashup is Spider-Tron as well, as there's various different versions of that. But I think that's like one of the coolest like mashups. And the next is also from the Swifter Jet, who says, have I ever thought about going to a con in the States? To answer that question, definitely. God knows when I'll be able to afford to, but I would love to one day go over to the US and go to pretty much any con there, because it'd just be great. The ones in the UK are also great, but now that I've got friends in the UK, friends in the US as well, it'd be cool just to meet everyone really. The Spider-Roos asks, where did I get my custom file from? And he's referring to my Ultimate Spider-Man suit file. That's from the New Blood Dan. I think he's changed his Facebook profile, but in the video of mine about the Ultimate Spider-Man suit, I've put a link in below there. If not, I'll update the link, so just go and check out that video, click the link and it'll send straight to him, and just message him and he'll happily sell you the Ultimate Spider-Man file of his. YFN underscore Martin underscore man says, who's my celebrity crush? At this current time, I'd say my celebrity crush is Zara Larsson. If you've not heard of her, she's a singer, and I just think her voice is amazing at the moment. And she's just in a lot of songs, and she's collaborated with lots of artists that I like. And he also asked me, can I dance with Spider-Man one time? Maybe someday in future, but I'm not dancing right now. Oh, sorry about this, I just lost where I asked questions. Regan underscore booties asks, how come I had a different emblem on my chest on the Ultimate Spider-Man one? That's just how the pattern is. I know it's from a different universe exactly, but I still really dig it. It's still a Spider-Man emblem, so it looks, well, to me the suit looks really cool as it is, even though it's not 100% accurate. The Sensational Spider Pig asks, when did I first start cosplaying? I first started cosplaying towards, I'd say 2013, when leading up to where basically Amazing Spider-Man 1 was my main like spur, and then leading up to the sequel, obviously that gave me a bit of a kick up the backside, and I first cosplayed at the opening day of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in my first Amazing Spider-Man 2 cosplay. That was the first time. Ultimate_Miles_Morales asks my favourite comic, which was as I answered from before, so if you missed the start of the video, I've answered it there. Mizu88K asks, what Spidey villain from the comics would scare you which would scare me the most in real life? Out of all Spider-Man villains, there's quite a few really ones which would make me just freak out, but I definitely have to say Carnage, just because that's one of the last villains I'd want running at me. And Sterling_Spidey asked me pretty much the same question. Well, he said which symbiote would scare me in real life more, and that's Carnage as well. But to go back to the other question, if it was a non-symbiote Spider-Man villain, I'd probably say... I'd probably say Scorpion, as daft as that sounds. Just because despite being my favourite superhero being Spider-Man, I hate like bugs like that, so Scorpions is another huge no-no to me. So basically a man as one would not do me any favours as well. And I think I answered everyone's questions. Ah, there we go. _Scott_tape asks, where did you get your web shooters? My web shooters are from Eternal_Cosplay UK. I'll be doing a video about those in my next video after this one, coming probably later this week or next week. But if you go onto my Instagram and just scroll down a bit, you'll see where I've referred to, and you can jump on and straight onto the links in the picture in the caption, and I'll lead you straight there as well. But I will have a video review of them coming up next week. British_geek_101 asks who or what got me into Spider-Man. For this question it's a what, and that is the 90s series of the animated Spider-Man series. I religiously watched that when I was a kid, every Saturday morning, and then just whatever channel which was showing it, and just watched every single episode of it, as I just absolutely adored it. And then obviously from then came the films and so on, until where we are now. And that was the final question. So yeah, thanks again everyone for all the questions. As you can see, I'm also wearing the Midtown High School shirt as seen in Spider-Man Homecoming. I bought this from TeePublic, just so if you're wondering, and the link of that will also be in the description below. So yeah, thanks for listening, and my next video will be about web shooters. So until then, see you guys.